Why do people exist?
Hi, welcome back to Let's Talk Mental Health, and today we are going to be discussing the difference between mental health versus mental illness. I'm seeing a lot of confusion within the two, so I decided to make a presentation to hopefully clear up the confusion. So, to start with, what is mental health? Mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse, family history, and mental health problems. Mental health problems are common, but help is available. People with mental health problems can get better, and many recover completely. Positive mental health allows people to realize their full potential, cope with the stresses of life, work productively, make meaningful contributions to their communities. Ways to maintain positive mental health include getting professional help if you need it, connecting with others, staying positive, getting physically active, helping others, getting enough sleep, and developing coping skills. Now we're going to talk about what is a mental illness. Mental illness refers collectively to all diagnosable mental disorders, health conditions involving significant changes in thinking, emotion, or behavior, distress, and/or problems in functioning in school, work, or family activities. Mental health is a foundation for emotions, thinking, communication, learning, resilience, and self-esteem. Mental health is also key to relationships, personal and emotional well-being, and contributing to community or society. Many people who have a mental illness do not want to talk about it, but mental illness is nothing to be ashamed of. It is a medical condition just like heart disease or diabetes, and mental health conditions are treatable. We are continually expanding our understanding of how the human brain works, and treatments are available to help people successfully manage mental health conditions. Mental health does not discriminate. It can affect anyone regardless of your age, gender, geography, income, social status, race, ethnicity, religion, spirituality, sexual orientation, background, or other aspects of culture identity. While mental illness can occur at any age, 3/4 of all mental illness begins by age 24. Mental illness takes many forms. Some are mild and only interfere in limited ways with daily life, such as certain phobias or fears. Other mental health conditions are so severe that a person may need care in a hospital. Some types of mental illnesses are mood disorders, depression, mania, bipolar, anxiety disorders, generalized anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and panic disorder. Psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia. Concurrent disorders, which is an addiction and substance abuse. Or personality disorders such as antisocial personality disorder, obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. The differences between mental health and mental illness. Mental health and mental illness are increasingly being used as if they mean the same thing, but they do not. Everyone has mental health, just like everyone has health. As the World Health Organization famously says, there's no health without mental health. In the course of a lifetime, not all people will experience a mental illness, but everyone will struggle or have a challenge with their mental well-being, i.e. their mental health, just like we all have changes with our physical well-being from time to time. When we talk about our mental health, we are talking about our mental well-being, our emotions, our thoughts and feelings, our ability to solve problems and overcome difficulties, our social connections, and our understanding of the world around us. A mental illness is an illness that affects the way people think, feel, behave, or interact with others. There are many different types of mental illnesses, and they have different symptoms that impact people's lives in different ways. Health isn't like an on and off switch. There are different degrees of health. People move on a continuum ranging from great or good health to so-so health. Many people fall somewhere in the middle. They're generally in good health, though the occasional problem may come up. Mental health is the same way. Just as someone who feels unwell may not have a serious illness, people may have poor mental health without a mental illness. We all have days where we feel a bit down, stressed out, or overwhelmed by something that's happening in our lives. An important part of good mental health is ability to look at problems or concerns realistically. Good mental health isn't about feeling happy and confident 100% of the time and ignoring any problems. It's about living and coping well despite problems. Just as possible to have poor mental health but no mental illness, it's entirely possible to have good mental health even with a diagnosis of a mental illness. That's because mental illness, like other health problems, are often episodic, meaning there are times of ill health and times of better or good health. With the right supports and tools, anyone can live well, however they define well, and find meaning, contribute to their community, and work towards their goals. Where to get help for a mental illness. If you are in crisis, go immediately to your local emergency room. If you or a family member experience stress, call one of the networks below for support or guidance on seeking help in your area for your condition. For Children's Kids Help Phone, 1-800-668-6868, or adults, refer to the Canadian Mental Health Association. If the situation gets worse or is urgent, call a suicide prevention hotline or your local distress phone line. Getting a correct diagnosis requires persistence, a willingness to try different treatments, support for loved ones with all hope. Above all, hope. With time, you'll get an answer. And that's the presentation of mental health versus mental illness. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new today. Hopefully soon Bree and I can film together again. This whole thing is still going on, so we have to do what we can with what we have. But thank you for watching, and subscribe and hit that notification bell button to find out when we upload next. Thank you, and vamos.
Whatever you want to do, you want to be a YouTuber, honestly, go do it. Like, it's really hard to be a YouTuber these days because everyone thinks they're funny and they have something to offer the internet, and it's really hard because, like, you want to do it, but it's hard to stand out above the crowd and fit into their YouTube's expectations of comical or funny or popular. It's hard to get viral, and I don't want to get viral. I don't want a lot of people watching us. I just want, like, a good amount of, views and to get the word out.
Yeah, we want to just spread our message.
Exactly.
And make a difference in this world.
I'm not worried about too many people, like, watching or becoming famous or a celebrity. Or, like, if I was on the street and somebody said, like, hi, I know you from YouTube, I'd be like, don't talk to me.
Right. I'm a nobody.
Yeah, I'm a nobody.
Who's she?
Who is she? Right? So, stop.
I wish this came with a big blind.
Right? You don't look at us.
Not today.
Anyway, so yeah, that was topic number 1.
As there are some downfalls to social media, there are some benefits as well, such as meeting new people, interacting with your favorite celebrities, plenty of resources, keeping in touch with family and friends, and help by a smartphone app. In conclusion of this topic, social media is a spectrum. It can be both beneficial and detrimental to mental health and overall well-being. It's a matter of how it's used and if you know your limits.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Welcome to story time. So, you want to start with your story time that happened with us yesterday?
God.
Still mad about it, by the way.
I was like so triggered. I was going on about it for like 10 minutes straight. We were coming back from the college here, and we were originally going to catch the bus outside of the college, but she wanted to bring her camera and laptop bag home. Because, it was having a lot to carry around. So we went down the street more to catch another bus in hopes that we would be on time. But, traffic lights get in the way, and
We
you know,
hate
they
crossing
just,
the street.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, the traffic lights held us up and stuff. So we saw the bus coming, and I was just like, okay, let's just hail it down, whatever. And so we stuck our arm out like this, like, or whatever. Like, we're not saying hi.
We're like,
we're trying.
hello, can you fucking stop?
And then the bus driver's just like I don't know, he just like put his hand up like this or whatever, and then he just like drove right past. Like,
So
and we're like, we're not saying hi.
Puffing out of breath.
Like,
We
yeah.
were barely running.
So
but
then we just, oh my god, we were so pissed
we were
off or
angry
whatever.
about it
So
for
then,
like 3 hours.
yeah, so then
And
like,
I'm just like,
we walked like all the way down to get our
alcohol.
baking, our baking, and
You'll see the videos soon.
our alcoholic beverages that we had last night.
oh god, last night was a fun
And
time.
then we were like all anxious before we caught the next bus because we're like, oh god, we're gonna have to talk to this guy now.
Yeah, what if he's the bus driver?
Yeah.
Like,
And we're like,
awkward.
you know what? Whatever. Or yeah, so when we got on the bus or whatever, he didn't say a word. We didn't say a word. Sat down.